you get past the initial job interview, right? It's nerve-wracking in the whole 9 yards. Now the employer asks if you have any questions for them. What do you say? We're here to talk about the best questions to ask to put your best foot forward is JobFest Kern's Frank Cabrera joining us live. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning.
Is this an opportunity that everyone gives, or just some employers where you get to ask the questions?
Most employers will end the interview with, do you have any questions for me? And so that's where you want to be prepared, because that's really part of the interview process.
Okay, now are they judging you on the types of questions you ask, or just asking questions that show that, well, you're interested?
Well, there's three things that I think is important to really consider when you're going to prepare. You want to really prepare for the questions you're going to ask, but they want to have these three components. One, you want to show interest. Two, you want to show that you know how to interact with that employer. And then finally, ingenuity. You want to show ingenuity, that you're able to ask questions that's really going to solve a problem within that organization.
Now, you should ask something that doesn't involve perhaps maybe salary. That'd be something that you might talk about during just the regular interview process.
Salary is a question that you probably want to stay away from. However, some employers that I've spoken to, believe it or not, they want to see your interest in, say, asking about benefits, retirement, because it shows interest in the long term. And so I was surprised by that. And speaking to several employers that, you know, they're looking for, if you're asking about retirement, whether you want to be there, you know, for the long term, and that shows interest into the company. But whatever you ask, make sure that you're showing that interest and excitement for the position.
So things then also asking about promotions and whatnot, would that go along those same lines?
That would, because you're showing interest, and then gives you an opportunity to interact with that employer to say, you know, tell me about how you moved up within the company, and what are some things that you suggest in rising in this organization. And so that shows, you know, your perception of moving up within a company, and really your interest with that position in that organization.
Okay, now we've covered a couple of things, including the salary question and about that, but are there any questions you need to stay away from?
Questions that you want to stay away from, you mentioned one of them. I wouldn't talk about salary. The reason why you don't want to mention salary or wages, because you don't even know if they want you yet. You want to use that as a negotiating piece once you know that they've given you the job offer. So that's definitely a question that you want to stay away from.
All right, very good. And if people need more information, Frank, where can they go?
They can go to @JobFest Kern, Facebook, Instagram, and we're constantly updating, up-to-date positions there.
All right, very good. Frank Cabrera with JobFest Kern County. Appreciate it. We'll see you next Monday.
Thank you.